Hey everyone, kind of a long time no see. I haven't made a video in about a week. I'm really sorry about that, but work and school has to come first sometimes. That always seems to be my excuse, but you know, I've just been too tired to make a video. But this weekend I am going to be making a couple, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Today's video is going to be about my skincare routine. Just before I start, the only makeup I have on my face is a lip balm, which makes my lips look extremely red on camera. If you're wondering what it is, it's the Nivea Fruity Shine in, I don't know what it's actually in, but it's a cherry flavoured one. Just got that on my lips. Looks really cool on camera actually. And then I just have a little bit of powder on my forehead, translucent, just to take away some of the oil. It's not actually oily in real life, it's just the reflection of the camera, which is the light, which is right there, and it really makes me look so much oilier than I actually am. But anyways, I'm going to get right into it. So the first products I'm going to show you are the ones that I use to remove my makeup. But before I start, I just really need to quickly tell you that a few things about my skin. The first thing is I am pretty much normal across my cheeks, like all the way across here. I'm just oily across my forehead, down my nose and on my chin. That's it. I don't know if that makes me combination or what, but that's the quality of my skin. I don't know, the state of my skin, I'm not really too sure how to put it, but yeah. Secondly, I only wash my face twice a day, once a day, just before I go to bed, whether it's when I go in the shower or just as I'm brushing my teeth or something. I will do it in the night time, just because in the morning I either wake up too late and forget, or I have to go to school and I don't have the time, so I only do it once a day. But I feel like with my routine it's probably best to do it once because it can be a bit harsh. So anyways, the product that I use to remove my face makeup is just regular bar soap. We use the Protex Gentle. This is just the one that my mum has in the shower, like the ones that she buys from the supermarket, and I just sort of splash my face, and I just rub it in between my hands and just like sort of just rub it over my face, you know, like how you do when you rub anything over your face. And then I just splash it off, and then just make sure that I can, like, you know, it just feels nice and clean. I also just roughly take it over my eyes and just sort of scrub it in there just to make sure that I've got as much of as I can with the bar soap. Once I'm done with my shower, I'm going to go through the rest of it afterwards. It just makes more sense for me to do my removal part first, if that makes sense. To take off my eye makeup, if I'm wearing any, I will use my Avon Moisture Effective. I don't think you can really see, it looks like I have no nose. Moisture Effective Eye Makeup Removal Lotion. This is basically just the same consistency as like a moisturizer or something. You can't see. Ah! Well, you saw that was very moisturizery, didn't you? Well, you can see there. That's what it looks like. Moisturizer. That was sweet. So it basically looks like that. And what I do is I get it on either a cotton square. Let me just pull up my demonstrations. A cotton square. I use the Swispers brand. Swispers Cotton Squares. Or a Swispers cotton ball, or a Q-tip, and I'll just get all my makeup off, eye makeup rather, and then I'll just get one of these or whatever I'm using wet, or I'll just sort of, you know, spit on it. You know, it's your own face, who cares? And I'll just really make sure to get the lotion off because it is very oily and you really do need to get it off, and that'll just help to get off any extra, and then I'll be left with clean eyes. And I have to sort of kind of go like that with, like, you know what I mean, sort of like bend it over and just go like that to get off my mascara sometimes, but that's alright. I feel like it really works for me. So now onto the actual face washing part of my routine. As I said, sorry, I've got itchy back. Just have a quick itch, you know how I do during my videos, just itch my back. I need a back scratcher. Anyways, I just, where am I? The routine that I use is entirely proactive, and I know this may annoy some people because skincare routines are supposed to be about showing, what am I doing, products that you can sort of like pair together, but this is actually what I use, so I'm really sorry. I do want to say that I am in no way affiliated with Proactive, didn't get paid, didn't get given these for free. There was a purchase by me or my parents, actually my parents, but you know, I didn't get them for free, you know, my parents paid for them. So yeah, obviously the first product I use is the Renewing Cleanser, and this is basically just a very light non-foaming cleanser that has little exfoliating sand, like smaller than a grain of sand, like very, very small exfoliating things in it. and I just sort of get my face wet, or it's still wet from the soap, and I'll just squeeze, I don't know, how much would you say? I'll squeeze it out, then I'll put it back into the bottle. I use about that much, can you see? Quite a bit, and then I'll just sort of, oh no, I'm spilling everything today. Basically what I'll do with it is I will just, that's just on my finger, I'll just sort of dip my fingers together and apply it to all the, oh, yuck, all the main areas of my face. And then what I'll do is I'll just get my pore cleanser, which is by Avon. Loads of brands do these, but if you've ever had like a toothbrush that was supposed to be for your tongue, you know, like the tongue brushes, it feels like that, and it's just got little tiny hairs. And what I do is I just sort of get that and I really go over my face. And I just concentrate on my worst areas, but just kind of go lightly over everything else, because it is, I feel like it gives a really nice deep clean and it gets off any excess makeup, which is good. Once I get out of the shower, I make sure to just gently pat off my face makeup. Sometimes I am a bit rough, but you want to try to remember to just pat it because it is better for your skin or whatever. I don't really know, but that's what they say. Next comes a toner, and of course I use the Proactive toner. Again, I'm sorry for using all Proactive, but it made no sense to use like some, excuse me, that was gross, some products and not others. So I take this, I squeeze quite a bit of it out onto either a cotton ball or a cotton square, and then I will just sort of rub it all over my face. And just get it underneath my eyes and over my lids as well, just to get off as much makeup as possible, because I do not like waking up in the morning looking like a raccoon, forgetting to like change it and then going to school looking like a raccoon. So, you know, make sure everything is off while I'm doing the routine. And then I'll just sort of fan my face a little bit or whatever and let it dry, and then after that I'll just apply the repairing lotion. Not much to say about that. I don't really know what it particularly does, but if you're ever wondering about the consistency, it is very similar to a moisturizer. Although it isn't moisturizing, it just goes on like a moisturizing cream, you know, very standard. And yep, that's pretty much the entire routine. If you're wondering about moisturizers, my current or my old moisturizer before my favorite, I was using it, then I noticed that my skin started getting quite, it was too oily, and I think it must have been breaking me out, because I stopped using it and my skin has improved a little bit since then. Like, I can tell that it's not just because of the Proactive, it's because of going off of that product. But I've sort of been, in the past few weeks since term started, I've been really going through foundations and trying on new ones and testing them out for wear, and I've been wearing them for longer than I usually would, and I think it has kind of had an adverse effect on my skin, and also the heat and like the sweatiness of being during summertime has really gotten to my forehead especially, so that's kind of a bad thing. So that's why my skin, you guys might think it isn't actually that great, but for me it is pretty good. Anyways, my favourite moisturiser that I have ever tried is the Proactive Oil Free Moisture. It's very, very thin and it has an SPF of 15. It's really great. I'm going to be getting a new one of those once I order my Proactive again. I think that's everything that I use. I sometimes do the refining mask by Proactive, but that's pretty much it. I'm going to try find a new foundation, so if you guys have any recommendations, I've tried the colour, say I don't like it, or can you tell me which one your favourite MAC foundation is, or if you don't have a favourite MAC foundation, tell me what your favourite face makeup remover is, because I'm done with those whites. Oh my gosh. They're good and everything, but I want to try something new. I mean, it's too much trouble, you know. I just do it when I'm in the shower, I'm too lazy, or like just after I get out. I don't know, it's not working for me at the moment, I just don't feel like it. Anyways, I'm just going to stop talking now and quickly let you guys have a look at my skin, then I'm going to hop off so you guys can go to something else because this is a bit boring. So you can see, let's give you a quick overview. I feel like a robot. So, okay, so you saw an overview. My main problem areas is of course my chin. You can see sort of the scarring, sorry I'm trying to like not move so you can see. Across here you can, if I pull my, you can see the scarring. And then I have of course one that right there, and I sort of have like little ones that are always there because my face hates me. Ever since I went into puberty, my face hated me, and I kind of have a little bit over here, but I think they're also like sweat induced. I feel like in the winter my skin is a lot better, and then on my forehead again I'm sweat induced, but I do kind of break out around this area, like, you know, the dot area, you know how you get the really ugly like in between your eyebrows. Yeah, I get them in that area. I mean, I don't get them down here, I don't really get them up here, it's just sort of like in my T-zone, obviously where I'm the most oily. I think that's where I do tend to get them. So on the sort of like other skin problems front, I have probably like medium under eye bags. I know you can't really see them on the video, but this side is a little bit worse. I don't know if you can see, but they're not that bad at all. I'm actually quite proud of those. And then redness, I'm quite red along my cheeks. And I do have freckles. Can you see? I don't know. They're like going down quite a bit because I come out more in summer, but I've always had freckles like along my nose. Anyways, then I also have a little bit of redness down here. So I think that's everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I really hope you enjoyed my skincare routine. If you have any questions on Proactive or anything else that I've talked about, just comment down below and I'll be really happy to help you out. By the way, quickly, the next video that I'm thinking of doing is a mini-series on like really simple beginner's makeup. So if you've listened thus far, just leave me a comment telling me what you think of that idea. If you forget, that's fine, I'm doing it anyways, but I just want to hear you guys' feedback on it. If you tell me that you hate it, I won't do it, but you know what I mean. I'm just actually going to go for real now, and I hope you guys have a really great night or day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!